Hi, thank you and welcome to my channel. This is actually just a quick little series that I plan on doing to address what each sign needs in order to feel love. So this is going along with maybe the certain love languages. I'm not going to get specifics into what the titles of love languages are, but this is just from my perspective as a person who's had interactions with these types of individuals, or even just through understanding of astrological behavior patterns, what my assessment is as to what this individual may need in order to feel as if they are loved. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that this message resonates for all that listen. And I appreciate for your likes, for your shares, and if that you haven't already subscribed, please do so now and click the bell icon so that you can get notification for all the different types of videos that I have to offer. My channel is changing, so I do intend on being able to offer some zodiac tips as well as um, understanding of yourself in a broader sense of what I've been doing in terms of tarot cards. So hopefully this finds you in good spirits and you enjoy every bit of the journey that I'm taking you on. Now we're going to talk about Aries and what they need to feel emotionally secure and safe and vulnerable in a relationship. Aries has like a very competitive spirit. They can be very flirtatious, so they very much so need to feel like they are the it and the shit in the relationship at all times. Like you really need to be able to fan their flame. You really need to kind of let them know how much you care about them a lot. They need words of affirmation a lot. And if you are a person that's needing time to yourself a lot, and this might not be the person for you because they could be, I'm not going to say needy, but they could definitely need you to be very present in the relationship constantly because their energy requires you to kind of build them up and make them feel like you love them with your daily actions and all the different things that you do to show them that you love them and tell them that you love them. It's like they need that ego boost to help them feel like they are, you know, that they are what you want in the relationship. If you are truly in love with an Aries, you just have to be prepared to compete with that energy if you need to feel that way too, because they may not necessarily be so, I mean, they'll give it to you, but it will come after you kind of give it to them first. So they're not going to always be that forthright as to giving it to you unless it may feel like it's coming at, because they want something from you, kind of, like a manipulation tactic. So you have to be mindful with Aries because they can tend to be emotionally manipulative in relationships, but in their highest frequency, they tend to be, very considerate and just wanting to kind of make sure that you're okay and really overextend themselves and kind of really just, really want to be there. So, they're the type that really needs to have someone that's going to pay attention to them constantly and that is not going to be able to take like any type of hiatus from them. So if you need to be, you know, if you if you love like all that togetherness, all the different expressions of love that most people tend to have in the external sense of, we have to have date night, we have to do this on this day, we have, a routine of, they need to have like a routine of things that you do to show them that you are into them. Otherwise, they'll lose interest in you or they'll think that you lost interest in them. So you have to really have like a high stamina and a really active personality to maintain a long-term relationship or the intention of an Aries for a long time, because they just need to feel wanted. And you have to be confident enough to know that if they are allowing other people, they're flirtatious, so they need to feel wanted by the opposite sex as well, by other people, not just you. So you have to really not be a jealous person, for them to have their personality that they do have that other people may attract other people's attention. And you have to be very confident in yourself to know that, okay, I'm okay with this person, my love being, open, to someone else's fantasy, fantasy or fetish. And they kind of like that. So you kind of have to like that too. And it could be, something that you both get off on sexually, but it doesn't take the relationship out, of the relationship. However, you guys choose to spin it to make the relationship work for you. I mean, but you're going to have to deal with that aspect of an Aries, because they're always going to constantly be on the lookout for getting that validation from other people, because it's kind of like in their nature to receive it. And if they don't receive it from other people or you, they're going to kind of turn inward within themselves or feel like they're not good enough, and it becomes this insecure thing that they project out onto the world in anger or, misdirected communication. So, to way to maintain like balance in this relationship with an Aries, you're gonna have to be completely secure with the fact that perhaps this person may flirt a time or two when you're not looking, or even when you are looking, because that tends to happen with Aries. And you have to be very confident enough to know that they're with you if they're with you. And also, you have to be willing to be expressive of your love at sometimes the expense of them not necessarily giving it to you exactly the way that you give it to them. But however, when they do express their love to you, they could be very nurturing and very present and wanting to, spend that time and, really being, all over you. And if you really like that snuggle cuddle vibe, and, really needing to have someone around constantly to feed your energy as you're feeding theirs, that's the relationship for you and Aries. And this is how they love. And they don't necessarily need people who are, who can't handle how much they give in love, because if you tend to shy away from them, it makes them turn inward on themselves. So if you're a type of person that needs to have a lot of space and they need to have more of your time, and it just takes away from you feeling, it's best to not really uh, try to force these types of situations, because you'll kind of cause damage in that person with making them feel that they weren't worthy when they were. So communication is key with them in any case, however however it is, but they do require someone who's really there and has the energy to be there and the stamina to stay there. On their terms too, because a lot of the times with Aries it has to be. So good luck to those connections, and I wish you all the best of luck. Please look forward to all of the uh, other updates that I have for zodiac signs, and we'll keep this kind of things going. And if you like it, if you find this helpful to your journey, please hit the like button and also subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you can get more updates of these types of videos and more. Okay? Until next time, take care. Namaste.